Hello, my name's Calmiel. This is the start of something new. Hello to the couple people watching. Yes! Thanks for the support. I love you. Okay, today we're gonna be doing a 30 by 40 canvas. This thing is freaking huge, as you can see. It's already prepped, gessoed, smooth as a baby's butt. And we're gonna start the underpainting. So for the underpainting, we're gonna be using this house paint premium interior paint primer. Shout out Home Depot. It was like $4, but I got it with a blue one at the same time. Maybe someone was doing a gender reveal and then decided against it. Maybe they got an abortion. It's painted. Wow. Okay. Can't forget the sides. Today I was taking a different route home than I usually take. I randomly, before I left work, was like, oh, let me take the side road today instead of the highway. And as soon as I got off the highway, there was literally someone's bumper in the middle of the road and cops everywhere. And I'm kind of scared that means something, that like I'm gonna get in a crash or get pulled over, or that someone I know is gonna get in a crash. And I'm going to DC tomorrow, so hopefully no one's crashing. She's all wet. Help. Eventually, I'm gonna flip her over to do the bottom of the edges. Does she need to be pounded?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'll see you when this is dry. I'll see you when it's dry. She's all dry now. And I'm just getting my reference picture ready so that we can sketch. So I'm basically just gonna sketch. I mostly use Winsor & Newton acrylic paints. They're cheap and they're good enough. The color. So I'm gonna sketch this. I want them to be in the middle. I'm gonna start with their faces because their faces align. It's him and she's just gonna be like a shadow. So we're gonna do kind of, just to make sure the anatomy's right, we're gonna like fully sketch her, but she's gonna be just filled in. The way to do a simple hand is to literally just do like a pointy square, two squares next to each other. Make her arm a little bit lower. I'm gonna block her in. Winsor blue is the best blue. Fuck ultramarine. That shit is purple. So we're gonna use the Winsor blue, and then we're gonna mix a little bit of our peach into it to make it duller. And we're gonna add a little water so it's a little clear. Okay, and we're gonna fill her in. And we'll add all her lumps and bumps to her face. So like the eyebrow bump. And then going into the nose. And then her mouth. She looks a little bit manly, but it's okay. I'm just going in on the sides, making sure it looks semi well filled in, so it's not all dry brushy. And we're just gonna fill in her whole face. Okay, we finished her. She's dry. And now we're gonna do the man. I'm gonna go back to my roots and make him pink, have his skin be pink, but he's gonna be more detailed. We're gonna start with some red for the shadowy bits. We're gonna do his hair first because he has dark hair. We might make his hair black. I don't know yet, but I think I'm gonna make his coat black. So like you're not very drawn to see it, like make it dark. So it's just like part of the background. Now we have Ronald McDonald. Yay, yay. I'm still figuring out this YouTube thing, guys. This is my favorite brush ever. I love it. I love it so much. We're gonna do some black for his coat. We're gonna add a little bit of red. And we're just gonna fill her up. So we finished the black. We didn't finish his face. His face is pissing me off. But we're gonna work on that later. We're gonna add some things to make it look more fun, because I'm not really liking the shape that's happening right now. You know what happens when you lose somebody? You grow. So we're gonna add some flowers to him. He's currently growing from it. Got our green. Let's hope it goes over well. I think we should add some to his back. We're gonna do some of the stems of the flowers. You see a little stem? Just because I've made a lot of paintings does not mean I know exactly how things are going to turn out. I originally wasn't gonna do this, but I thought it would make it more fun. I like a little fun. Everything's been so serious lately. I just want to have some fun. I think we're gonna do the flowers. I think we're gonna make them red and like cartoony. Like the flowers that you just sketch as a kid. Like little, you know what I'm talking about? I think we're just gonna do that. Make it real simple. Real simple, okay? Sticking out. Use some of that negative space for the flowers to really pop out. I've never been to art school. I've taken one like pay myself art class at Workhouse Art Center, I think it's called. I heard they're not amazing people, but the teacher I had, his name was Joe. Shout out Joe. I forgot his last name. He was a cool guy. But I didn't learn that much. I got tips and tricks, you know, but I've already taught myself most of the stuff I need to know. They kind of look like inchworms. What do you think? Should we make these longer? Should we make them come from the bottom? People online always say you should use a long brush, which is what this is.
so you have more fluid lines and you're looser with it. But I don't prefer long brushes. Like, you barely have control. Maybe if you're doing like blending, or you're just doing like shapes or something, then it would be more helpful. But when I'm trying to get something down, this is not what I need. I'll clean up the edges later with more black, because I don't have to mix black. It just comes all natural. Plants, they're just looking for light. They're all just looking for light. I think that means something. I bet there's somebody out there that could tell the psychology of someone by the way they move their brush. I wonder what that's like. I want to know. I want to know my psychology. Maybe it's not a thing and I'm just making things up. But there's a lot of psychics out there. And one of them has to do with pain, right? Right? Now we're going to do the flowers. Do some red flowers. I think we're going to do 5 petals on the flowers. 5 is a lucky number for some. Okay, they're a little transparent, but we'll go over them again when they dry. Okay, so I finished the red flowers. I added some blue flowers. It's looking very cutesy. Am I right? Looking cute. Now I'm gonna make his hair black because he's looking like Ronald McDonald and I don't like that. So I'm gonna make his hair black. I'm gonna touch up the black down here that got messed up. You see, I'm gonna touch that up. Okay, I finished his hair. He's looking a little better. Now I'm gonna fill this whole thing with these little cartoony flowers. I'm just gonna fill them in. I'm gonna do the pink ones. I'm gonna do these blue ones. I think I'm gonna do magenta also. I'm not sure yet, but we're gonna fill him up because this painting is way too simple. It needs more pizzazz. This is the finished product that I've created. Yeah, it's all done. This is it.